everybody, this is Rob with Yoro Adventures. Today, we're not going to do our usual video where we are going to be riding or doing anything on the ATVs or side-by-sides, but I figured this was going to be a way for me to get a video in while we're kind of shut down right now. As you know, the forest, well, depending on where you live, the Forest Service is discouraging people using the Forest Service areas right now, and I understand why. They want to keep the first responders safe and not have to be putting out fires or dealing with maintaining the campsites right now. And where we ride is predominantly Forest Service. There are some BLM areas that we do ride, but in either case, today we're going to go out and do a favor for a friend. My buddy Jason, last November, so right around Thanksgiving, his daughter pulled a tag to go hunting for deer, and so they went out trying to get one last hunt in, and while they were up there, a big snowstorm blew in, and where they were located was northwest of Santa Fe, about 20 miles north from the next city is called Espanola, and then from there we went up to Ojo Caliente, and then turned off into the mountain range up there. And so essentially he called me up. His camper's been stuck up there since November. We are now on May 2nd, and concerned about the shape of the camper. Essentially what happened is he was driving down the dirt road, and there was so much snow he didn't notice that there was a ditch on the side of the road. The trailer got pulled into the ditch and then pulled his truck. Thank God nobody was hurt. The trailer was okay, and he was able to get out with his truck, but he could not get out with the trailer, so he just left it there. I'll let him tell the story a little bit further, but I just wanted to take a moment and let you know I am on my way up to go help him out today. For me, honestly, it is a breath of fresh air to get out a little bit with the shutdown and everybody stay at home. It's been pretty interesting. I have a good time with my family, and we've been playing tons of card games, board games, and doing puzzles. I think we've watched everything that we can consume. I've been working from home, so also been keeping busy. And then to keep it even more so busy, we've been knocking off the honeydew, so we've been taking care of the yard and getting things done. So we installed grass and finished some mason work that I've been wanting to do. Yeah, so today we're going up, and we're just gonna go get the trailer. I don't know how this is gonna end. There was, when he's been checking in with the forest ranger as well as the sheriff's deputy, and he's during the winter time they got about, well, he said he got about 2.5 feet of snow when he was up there, and when things started warming up, there was apparently quite a bit of snow still up there, and it was pretty hard to get back up there. So I thought I'd tag along. That way, if he needed help pulling the trailer out, or just in case he got trouble, it was always good to have a second person. So that's why I'm coming along. It's 82 degrees right now as we go through the Espanola Valley. Usually at the elevation of where the trailer is at, it's about a little over 8,500 feet. So I would expect the weather to be, or the temperature to be, roughly 10 degrees cooler, so probably in the 70s. But who knows? I don't know if there's going to be mud, snow. I do know these roads get really treacherous when they do get wet. My expectation is that this is going to go off pretty easy, but I'm going to try to take video as we go along, so that way you can kind of see what we're going through. The reason why I wanted to use this video is several reasons. One is with the COVID shutdown, a lot of the Forest Service areas have been on restriction. So we've been trying to do what's right for the community and practice, keeping the first responders from having to do unnecessary stuff. And that includes getting stuck in a mountain range. This one's a little different because we have 2 vehicles, and we definitely need to get the camper out before the road fully opens up, because from my understanding, the camper is somewhat exposed on the road, and we don't want it impeding traffic or somebody, unfortunately, hopefully, vandalizing or stealing it. He does have a lock on the camper, so nobody should be able to hitch up to it, but you know how that goes. And sometimes our friends need help with things, and it's always important to try to help them. And in most cases, fellow friends that are big outdoors people do get in these situations. So it's a Saturday. We got up early. It's about a 2-hour drive about 2.5 hour drive to the camper. So it's a good morning to spend up in the mountains for a little bit. We'll get the trailer out. So he said that there was about 2.5 feet of snow here when he came through. This was packed, and so we decided before hooking up 2 vehicles that Jason was just going to try to hitch up and pull it out on his own, just to see how it went. It didn't look so bad, so we figured it would come out pretty easily. Back last November, when Jason unhitched from the camper, he was trying to make it to this little meadow, which was only maybe a couple hundred yards from where the camper was left. He tried to make the turnaround with just the truck, and with the amount of snow and ice, it did take him some time to get back on the road. There's a small little lip next to the road, which was proving hard to get back on the road. But he did eventually make it on and made it out without the camper.
So, all right, 2019, we put in for the draw but didn't draw, but I ended up getting a youth take for my daughter for elk. And they do those generally between Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving, and we figured Thanksgiving was better for her. And so we decided to come up here the weekend of Thanksgiving. Turns out we had the blizzard hit the night before Thanksgiving, but most of it was supposed to be blown out except for its angry little stepchild that was apparently still here, and we hit it about 8,000 feet on the way up here. Where the trailer was stuck is there's no place to turn around. We were trying to just get here and turn around and get off the mountain, but it slid into the hole, and then we also slid a lot right here just trying to get out for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. By the time I left, I had about 600 pounds of snow in the back of my truck, just for added weight. And so we finally got out. We came back 3 days later. We couldn't even get to the switchback. We had to hike up. We grabbed anything else that was of value, good sleeping bag, second full propane tank, drug that back down the hill, and then it's been there. So that was the Monday, so it was either the 1st of December or the last day of November. I'm trying to remember how the calendar played out. But so that was the last time I'd seen my trailer until today. And so the lights even work.
That's amazing.
Worst case scenario, somebody, New Mexico, but I don't think that matters. I think it happened anywhere. Decided they were going to try to break this glass and try to get in, and actually they did break both of them. Yep. Okay, so I got 2 panes of glass, and they're square, and they're not any of my weird 52-year-old glass on this old trailer. So still good. I'm gonna go back, pick up the spare tire and the plywood. I'll rebuild or just leave the box off the back. It didn't have much in it anyway. And
call it good.
Glad to get it back. So it's a great day.
Yeah, good job, man. Okay.
Thanks, Rob, for helping.
Of course. This trip went exactly as I would hope. No, it was pretty uneventful. Pulled up to the trailer. As you see in the video, the trailer's, just kind of stuck in the ditch. He hooked up his truck and was able to pull it out. Really no damage. It took us some time to dismantle a wooden toolbox that he had built on the back, and he had a spare tire attached to, and then clean out the glass that was broken on the door. But other than that, it was pretty uneventful. Just drove up. It took us, a little over an hour and a half, 2 hours to get up there. And now I'm on my way back. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we started right around 9. Not very long day. Got to get out a little bit, see the mountain range. I've never really been up in this area, and it was nice to kind of see an area that I've never seen before. But, I think the big win here is that I was concerned driving up that we were going to come across a trailer. His trailer was going to not have tires. Someone's going to take shots at it. It's not a trailer, it's a camper, but somebody take shots at it, break out the windows. Worst case, the tires were flat. But no, it was all intact. Somebody did try getting into it, but they didn't get very far. Very little damage. Nothing that $40 worth of materials can't fix in some time. And it's not to say that our mountain ranges are full of crime or whatever, but when you have something that's really remote, all it takes is some people who are traveling through the area to see something like that and go, well, I guess this is my chance to get something out of it. He was smart when it got stuck. He took the generator out of it. He emptied the trailer or the camper, and so it really didn't have anything in it. It was just mainly an empty trailer. It is an old trailer, so it does have some wear and tear, but it was a positive and good experience. So other than that, I appreciate you watching this video and following along with me. We try to post videos as often as possible, but sometimes personal things come up, or world events come up, or straight up laziness. I think I have had a little bit of all of it. With the COVID, we hunkered down. I did buy a new flatbed trailer, and that way I can haul all my machines a little bit easier. And actually, it's new to me, flatbed trailer. I'm going to be doing a rewiring of the trailer. I'm going to probably be posting that video for anybody who's ever attempted that. You can see how it's done. It's pretty straightforward, but in either case, Yoro Adventures does try to provide not only entertainment but some education, and also provide a way for people just with like-mindedness to connect. I appreciate everybody's comments as we've been going through the months. Some of the comments I've been getting and questions have been very insightful in teaching me how to be better at this. Also helped me with topics, questions that came up that they wanted to see videos on. Now, the one thing that does bug me is that you commonly see YouTube channels where they're always saying, oh, everybody's telling me this and everybody's telling me that. We're small, and when I say I get comments, I probably get 2 or 3 a week, but in my book, that's better than nothing, and I always look forward to seeing your input. Thanks again for watching my video and taking the time to watch it. I know everybody's got a lot of things going on, things on their mind. Hopefully there's a video out there that you'll find either entertaining or informational. But don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be focusing soon on our website. I have some product that we're working on getting launched, toolkits. That way people who have the same machines I do or close to it know where I'm getting my stuff, and we're going to kind of go from there. For me, Yoro Adventures is just an outlet for me to express myself. So we're looking for any way possible to make a little bit of money, and that allows us to build a fund continuing to do this. I do work full time, but any money given or anything that we collect out of money wise does go back into Yoro Adventures, so that way we can continue bringing people with us. Right now our team is healthy and safe and happy, so I hope everybody's in the same position, and if you're not, I hope it gets better. I 1000% believe that mindset is an important thing. So if you're struggling, work on your mindset, work on your mental health. That in itself will take you a long ways. And other than that, that's all I got to share. So until our next video, thanks again. I will finish off my drive, and everybody stay safe. You have a great day. My buddy Jason also has a YouTube channel. His channel is under the name Slim J. That's SLIM, the letter J. Please feel free to check out his channel and make sure to subscribe.